Well. What do we have here? The Lobos on top of the Mountain West Conference, huh? The defending co-champions of last year deciding that they go to Vegas and get it done, man. Just smacking the Rebels on the glass, which I thought was just critical because they had, 19-second chance shots for the Lobos, and they had a superb night at the free throw line, going, 98%, 92, what was it? They were almost 100% at the free throw line because I know they missed one. I think they only missed one, right, in the second half.
They missed one.
They missed one free throw.
It was Darrington Hobson.
Yeah, and so in Hobson, going back home to Vegas, where he went to play his high school ball, of course, having a great night, 16 points and 13 rebounds. I mean, 4 Lobos in double figures. And, what's so funny about this whole thing is before the game even started, I was talking to the Vegas CBS guy, Chris Matthews, shout out to Chris, at KLAS, and he said, hey, who's the X factor in this thing? I said, if Roman Martinez is shooting well, the Lobos are going to win. You guys are in trouble. And what happens? Roman makes the first shot, and it's a 3. I was like, uh-oh. And the Lobos go up by as much as 18. I think that's probably their best road performance of this season. Would you say that?
Oh, yeah, I definitely say it's their best road performance of the season because it's the only time I believe that they've been asked to go on the road and beat a team that has that good of a home. I think it's the only ranked true road win. I mean, you can say Texas A&M was a road game, but it was at a neutral site. I know it's a lot closer to Texas than it is to Albuquerque, but it was a true road game. It was a hostile crowd.
Sellout crowd.
It was a sellout crowd, but that doesn't matter because it's the hostility of the crowd that made it a tough place to play. It's really important. Steve Alford's teams were 0-4 in that building, including 2 losses in the Mountain West Conference, so maybe that helps them build their confidence up. But doesn't it just feel like this team is just kind of playing with house money now? That this team, anything they do from now on, just seems like it's great. They can do what they need to do in the next 6 games of the Mountain West Conference season, and that's just going to help them. I think they fall in a good spot in the tournament now. I think now they are a lock to get in because you can't go their record against unranked teams and not be
5 ranked teams.
5-0. You can not be in the tournament. And one thing I need to call you out on is during the game, you assaulted a table here in the sports office.
What?
You assaulted.
Oh,
that table right there. That's a table.
Hey, I'm a former football guy. They made a critical shot, and I just said, yes. And I pounded the table because I get fired up, man.
People for the ethical treatment of tables are angry.
Oh, yeah. So Devin is starting a new chapter of that for all you yahoos who want to get in that thing. People for the ethical treatment of tables. Oops, I just spit. Anyway, I think the Mountain West race is so tight that the Lobos need to keep up this intense play because this whole thing is going to it might be decided in the last week. I mean, you got that log jam of teams, and everybody's going to each other's houses and stuff like that. So the conference standings change every week depending on what happens because you got like the Lobos, BYU, and UNLV are really like virtually slugging it out. And so San Diego State is not too far behind in that argument also. So I think right now they need to finish this up, finish strong, continue to try to win. 8-game win streak. Run the table. If you can do it, run the table through the conference, and you can guarantee that you won the conference championship because they don't want to share that thing this year. They shared it 3 ways last year. They want to get it outright by themselves, and they have a chance to do that. But it's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be easy.
It's certainly not going to be easy with a road game at Utah and a road game at BYU still left on the conference schedule. Plus, I mean, they have teams on their schedule like Wyoming and Colorado State that have given them fits at certain point in games.
Those are games they have to win.
They have to win, but they're games they cannot afford to look past. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
But I think the major thing you need to look at, this is a Lobo team that's really not made a whole lot of mistakes this year. I mean, take out, they lost, 3-4 on a stretch?
Yeah.
Other than that, they're 21-0. If you take out that one little stretch where they kind of stumbled.
No, you're right. 22-3 overall. That's a good record.
22-3. It's a phenomenal record. And I was reading our website, krq.com. Shout out there, and someone said that the Lobos, they don't host marquee quality opponents. So I don't know where that comes from. This is a tough 22-3. These are 22 good wins. Their RPI going into this game was 10. So quality opponents.
Well, we shall find out everything coming up because March is right around the corner, and they don't call it madness for nothing.